So I will be drawing these swans on the screen, but I'm going to be drawing them while looking at them through the camera. Okay? I'm gonna be looking at the screen and drawing what I see. Will it turn out good? We will find out. I have selected 2 colors at random, one for the main color, the other one for accents, and yeah, going to start drawing now. And also, just to preface, this is not going to be one of those like America's Got Talent, like speed drawers. Like, that's not what I'm. It's not me, guys. It's not me. I'm just trying something new. Okay? Had to give that disclaimer. Guys, I'm gonna need you to trust the process. I know it's looking a bit rough right now. You just have to see it through. Just like I had to see it through, to see it all the way through to the finish, okay? I had to endure all of the ups and downs and the obstacles and everything, okay? We just have to learn to push through, okay, and see it through. See the whole thing to the end. Wait, I need to look at the reference. Okay, I had to see whether or not that was a baby swan or just a shadow. I'm also trying not to look directly at the paper, so I'm only going based off of the reflected image. I don't know where this idea came from. Actually, I think I do. So in some of the art classes that I've taken, one assignment that kind of got repeated a bunch was one where we had to draw ourselves while looking in the mirror. Now, this was during COVID, so that was one of the few things that we could do other than using references, other than using online references or creating our own still lifes. So maybe that's where it came from, but I was not thinking about that when I chose to start filming this video. Okay, I'm gonna stop here with the main color and I'm going to go in with the accent. But I will say, given the circumstances and these restrictions that I just came up with. I don't think this is that bad. I might have to try this again. But yeah, for the accent, I will look at the page as I draw. The accent color is a green. I chose it at random. Okay, so back to where I might have gotten this idea from. I wasn't thinking about those mirror reflection drawings when I chose to film this, because those assignments, I have not done one of those in like a few years now. But maybe like deep, like in the depths of my memory, I just resurrected like something. Huh? Guys, I'm gonna need you to trust the process. I know it's looking a bit rough right now. You just have to see it through. Just like I had to see it through, to see it all the way through to the finish, okay? I had to endure all of the ups and downs and the obstacles and everything, okay? We just have to learn to push through, okay, and see it through. See the whole thing to the end. Also, as you guys have probably guessed by now, it is really late, and so that's why I am talking very quietly in most of these clips, so as to not wake anyone up, okay? That's all. That is all. And I'm I'm really like, I think in my head in these clips I sound way louder than I am. So like I'm being extra quiet. But in real life, like it's like it might be a little too quiet. But I tried to adjust the volume, so hopefully that works. As you can see, there was a major change of plan. I was initially going to add all of the details with the green, but it was not turning out the way I wanted it to. So I decided to bring in a different color for the accents. I mean, for the final details instead of the green, because in order for me to make it turn out the way I wanted it to, with all of the details that I wanted, it would have taken hours for me to achieve the results that I was looking for, or somewhere close to those results. So instead, I just chose to go in a slightly different direction with the black Posca marker. So yeah, I'm just working on trying to be more flexible with my process, with my ideas, being more adaptable, using some adaptability, and not feeling so confined to my initial ideas. Because most of the time, the initial ideas that I do have, they end up changing just due to my like intuitive my more intuitive process, I end up adding things regardless of what the initial result was that I had in my head. Usually that vision just kind of changes as I keep working. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave it at this for today, and maybe I'll revisit it later, but kind of like how it turned out. I feel like it could have turned out a lot worse. I don't think it's my favorite, but I still think it looks cool. So with that, I'm going to write the date and leave it for another day if I choose to revisit it.
You did. Are you